at the research. And regarding our colleague, Dr. Manish Kumar Pandey, we will be sending from here. If you permit, we can just showcase his certificate and copy here.
Dr. Manish, are you all right?
Manish, if you are there, then. Dr. Manish, you are there?
Yeah, we should finish. For myself.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Manish. This is your certificate and this is your trophy. Keep it up.
Do we have other like a Siddharth Srivastava? Kunal Ammas, you are there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
So we would like to give you from
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, Kunal, congrats.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Kunal is going to Croatia to attend a MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology Innovation Leadership Boot Camp. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, congratulations and best wishes.
Your blessing, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
NCIDE will issue a no objection certificate to you to visit Croatia.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Do we have Pradita Vishwas with us?
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, I am here. Thank you so much, sir.
We want to see you. Wait for a while.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your certificate.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I would like to thank all of you, and as well as IGNU for giving me this honor and this recognition. I am always have been a proud student of IGNU and at present principal of Jongipur College.
And then congratulations.
Where are you located now?
Thank you.
Where are you located?
I am at present a principal of a government-aided college. It's located in Murshidabad and it's called Jongipur College. It's a NAC-sponsored college also, B++.
Okay. Best wishes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Do we have Narayan Ratnalalji?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Wait for a while. We want to see you. Yes.
Yeah.
Now you are seeing. You are on the screen. This is your certificate, and of course, this is your trophy.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. And I'm missing the moment actually. I could have been with you to receive this award, but anyway, online mode has given a wonderful opportunity by staying at place. We can see this kind of recognition, sir. And thank you to IGNU that it is a wonderful initiative they have taken. Last year, I have received Best Innovator Award also. And this year, I'm getting this recognition, so I'm very thankful to IGNU for this wonderful opportunity. Sir, presently I am at SVKM Institute of Technology. I am working as a professor in Civil Engineering Department at Dhulia, Maharashtra.
in Maharashtra. Which part of Maharashtra?
Guria,
North Maharashtra.
Okay.
North Maharashtra. Yes, sir.
Okay, best wishes. Best wishes to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Do we have Mukesh Chandra Kistwal? Mukesh Chandra Kistwal. Okay. Babruvahan Sahu, we have with us? Babruvahan Sahu. Dr. Ajay Kumar Chobe, are you there? Dr. Ajay Kumar Chobe. Mr. Dipankar Das, you are there?
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Mr. Dipankar,
Already asked.
congratulations and best wishes. You are sitting in the regional center.
Yes, sir.
Very great. Very good. So this is your
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Today I already celebrate facilitated by
Ajay, you are celebrating the World Intellectual Property Rights Day.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Very good. Carry on and best wishes to you.
Thank you.
This is which RC? I can't see from a distance.
RC Port Blair.
RC Portler, sir.
Oh, RC Port.
Regional Director and ARDs are here, sir.
So you are all sitting in the new building.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So look, people are smiling and background and everything looks so bright and nice. Very good, welcome and best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Do you have Siddharth Srivastava with us? Mr. Siddharth Srivastava. Okay, fine. One thing I would like to request here, all the patentees to take a session in patent facilitation unit, one by one. We would like to listen about your patent, what kind of a procedure you followed for the students, and you would like other students to be motivated by your talk. So that will be our request to all 11 patentees to take. So for 1 year you have patent facilitation. So thank you very much to all of you joining. And so now we would like to request you, sir, to take the first. Or we would like to listen from you.
Okay, thank you very much. Today is 26th of April, World Intellectual Property Rights Day, and it is the best occasion perhaps for recognizing, appreciating, and awarding those who have got patents in their name. So I congratulate all of them. I congratulate the faculty members, Professor Meera Kapoor Madam from School of Sciences and Discipline of Life Science, and Dr. Munish Kumar, our Regional Director from Pune. He has recently joined, only 2 months back. He has been sent to Pune, and I was not knowing when I was conducting his interview with the Vice Chancellor sitting and cheering. I didn't know that this person has got so many patents. And probably I have to call his biodata and see it again, whether he has submitted all this information at the time of submitting his application or regional director post. Just to update my database in my mind, that because we are very proud of you that a person whom we have selected has got so many patents to his name, and it's very good. I congratulate all our students who are awarded today because they have patents to their name, and particularly Kunal, I must I have been associated with him for the last 3 years, and I am tremendously pleased with his innovative activities and achievements, because every time he gives us something to really cherish and really like. He has been awarded, recognized not only by IGNOU, but by so many other institutions, including, if I am not wrong, by AICTE. And today, as I told you, that he has been selected as an innovator leader to attend a Massachusetts Institute of Technology organized, conducted leadership workshop in Croatia. And it is for the first time that IGNOU is giving a no objection certificate to a student, because we give a no objection certificate to our faculty and our staff. But for the first time, a no objection certificate is given to a student to participate in an international conference. And I believe that similar such activities will definitely be organized, and our students will definitely go and represent IGNOU, not only inside India, but outside India. I appreciate the initiative taken by Dr. O.P. Sharma and his team in NCIDE. Last year, when we were applying for the NIRF ranking and what is that? Atal Innovation Award, Atal Innovation area ranking. There was a clause that universities should have a patent facilitation unit, and we did not have one. And I was at that time heading the NCIDE as the Pro-Vice Chancellor. So I told him that he initiate a proposal that this patent facilitation unit will be housed in NCIDE, and I will request the Vice Chancellor to approve it. So a note was prepared. File was submitted to the Vice Chancellor, and Vice Chancellor wanted to discuss that matter with me. He said, "What is this?" I said, "Sir, we don't have a patent facilitation unit, and we are supposed to have as a university, and that too a largest university in the world. And it is one of the criteria for selecting the institutions for ARIA ranking as well as for NIRF ranking." So immediately we agreed to that proposal, and since almost 1 year, more than 1 year, the project patent facilitation unit is located in the in NCIDE, and I'm very happy that they are doing it actively, encouraging the students to get it. And it is quite surprising, because last time when we were applying, we just had Madam Professor Gira Kapoor's name as one of the faculty who has got patent. We did not have a database of students who have got patents. We did not have a database of alumni who have got patents. We did not have a database of our academics who have got a patent. Now, for the first time, I am surprised that when a platform was given to student, online platform was given to the student to register if they are patent holders. 41 people in a short span of time. I am pretty sure now that there will be many. 41 people have applied. That I have either applied for a patent or I have been awarded a patent. And it's a tremendous thing, because patent is not only given recognition to your ability for innovation. Your ability for innovation has a legal stamp on it by getting Government of India patent certification done, and that too in your name. Across the world, you are the patent holder for that particular innovative work which you have done. And it's a tremendous, tremendous achievement. I believe that one should feel extremely proud. And what P. Sharma ji has just said, that the patent is given more recognition than your research work. Research work may be innovative, may not be innovative, may be endorsing, may be rejecting or something, but patent is nothing but innovation. And innovation has been legalized by certification by Government of India. And I wish all our faculty members, our staff, our students, our alumni will be motivated with this achievement of our colleagues, and more people will apply for patent. I am very sure that many of them have innovation already, but they don't know the procedure to apply for a patent. So it will be a welcome idea if NCIDE will organize regularly seminars to make our students innovators aware about the procedure for getting a patent. Our faculty members will definitely apply, our students will apply, and next year I have a feeling that this should cross at least 100. And constant efforts are required from our side to create awareness among the people. I welcome all of you. I welcome those who are participating today, either physically here or from a distance from our regional centers or from their workplace. Well done, and continue doing this good work. And we hope that this kind of patents will further encourage you to apply for this. I think our resource person, chief speaker, has already come. Sir, welcome you. We are just filling up your absence. I'm so sorry. आपका यूनिवर्सिटी का रास्ता बड़ा सा जी जी हम लोग हर दिन तो एक गांव में अंदर से आते हैं. So we know how difficult it is. You don't mind people. So thank you very much. Now the main attraction for today's program is a keynote talk on what is the topic today?
This is IP and the Sustainable Development Goals.
You'll be,
our common future with innovation and technology.
I think it's a very good idea that patent and innovation is clubbed with the Sustainable Development Goals. And when you look at the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, which every committee of nations, every country has set before itself to be achieved by 2030, then you find that a lot of innovation is required. A lot of innovation in every field is required. Then only you will be able to achieve it in next 6 years. It is now 2024, and we have set a target. The target was set in 2015, and we have in next 15 years we'll be achieving these 17 goals. And the 17 goals, if they are really achieved, then the whole world will change. I don't know, I'm not very sure that the world will achieve this, but definitely if you reach somewhere nearer to these goals, goals of eradication of poverty, goals of climate change, suppressing or restricting the climate change, goal on life under water, life over the land, on malnutrition, on hunger, on lifelong education, on quality education. I mean, these are tremendous targets which needs to be achieved, and for that, innovations, entrepreneurship, new ideas are absolutely required. I am not an expert on that. We have our expert who is available to talk on these matters. But then, it's a wonderful initiative taken by NCIDE, and we all appreciate them by giving them a clap. Thank you very much.
Sir, one of our another patentee, I think Dr. Ajay Kumar Chaubey has joined. Ajay, you are there? Dr. Ajay Chaubey, you are there?
Yes, sir, I am there. Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Ajay, congratulations, and you are from which place?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You are from which place?
Sir, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh.
Are you sitting at home or workplace or regional center? Where are you sitting now?
Sir, I am sitting workplace, sir.
In your office, you are
Workplace.
sitting. What are you doing?
Hello, sir. Your voice is.
Doing now? Are you working? Are you
Yes,
working?
sir. I am working, sir. Yes.
So please tell us the nature of your work.
Sir, teaching.
Okay, teaching. And what is the topic on which you have got this patent?
Sir, this domain is agriculture, and my patent grant in manually operated brick-weighting machine,
Okay.
on which I have got Best Innovation Award by IGNOU also, sir.
We are so happy that our best innovation awardees are all patent holders. We are so proud of you. Thank you very much and best wishes to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
And this certificate and this award will be sent to our regional center Bhopal. They will call you and they will felicitate you in a formal function.
Ji, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Sir.
Thank you.
Another information, sir, I would like to tell you. Ajay Kumar Chaubey has been selected in the final of the National Innovation Contest organized by the Ministry of Education.
Okay.
And he has been awarded with the 5 lakh rupees grant. And that grant will come in IGNO's account. We are mentoring him and he will be working further on his vacating machine. So that is another color in his cap and also the IGNO's cap that we can say. Like Ran is also doing. So this approval we have got now. In fact, approval for the grant and all those summaries have been completed. We have approval of our Vice Chancellor. So before we request our Vice Chancellor, sir, I would like to welcome our guest of today's program, main speaker, Mr. Kardam, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. You will stay here with us or listen to his lecture or
Share a few points.
So I would like to request you to kindly say a few words. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Kiran Hazarika, I request you to kindly say a few words.
Thank you. Today is a very special day for all of us. Director, NCIDE and Chairman, Professor O.P. Sharma, Professor S. Kardam sir, and other faculty members and awardee, and good numbers of awardees and other participants are joining in hybrid mode all over the country and overseas. So, first of all, I congratulate to all the awardees. Patent award. Congress Speaker, this is very special day that we are observing today in IGNO, NCIDE Center. Because I congratulate once again all of our participants and awardees. Because this is very important day, we have to preserve our right, because it is also an intellectual property. Because intellectual property, although it is called as intellectual property for all of us, because one intellectual property is sharing to others, it will help thousands of people, lakhs of people in our country or all over the country. But one thing, the one patent is innovative patent is discovered, innovated by some persons. But his labor, his work, its success, make it successful to make it patent. But this patent will benefit it to others because they are an innovator. So innovator, though the patent innovators are very important because they do hard labor for coming out these innovations. So our NCIDE department divisions also always they are trying their best level to go for a startup. Lot of startup program has been introduced. Some innovative programs also they design, and it is also conducted time to time. So I congratulate to our NCIDE department for conducting such programs. Thanks all, because our main resource person is coming here. He will do the keynote address. I have to leave the program for another meeting is there. So thank you very much. Thanks once again to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for motivating us and setting our views. Certainly, we would like to do our level best to motivate others and also guide them. In fact, this patent facilitation unit is now very much interested in encouraging our students. We are developing guidelines also for such kind of students or the faculty who want to go for patent because they need certain kind of directions, guidelines, and how we can move in that direction. So we are developing those and we will pick up those for our consideration and approval. Thank you very much. Time.
I have a question, sir.
Thank you. I think now, Sujata, we can
Start from patent innovations.
Take the program further. I will request now our expert, Dr. K.S. Kardam, who is here with us. So for his lecture, and Dr. Kardam is India's experienced controller of patents and designs with a demonstrated history of working for around 37 years in the legal services industry, especially in IPR. He has held the post of Senior Joint Controller of Patents and Designs and headed the Delhi Patent Office and the Indian ISA IPA. He is skilled in patent litigation, international IP law, patent prosecution, competition law, and legal research. He has been actively involved in the preparation of Manual of Patent Office Practice, Procedure MP and Procedure MPOPP. Patent Office Practice, POP for internal working, examination guidelines for the inventions relating to biotechnology, traditional knowledge, chemicals and pharmaceuticals, and computer-related inventions, CRI. He has also represented India on many occasions in WIPO in respect of Standing Committee on Patent Law, SCP, PCT Working Group, meetings of international authorities, MIA, WIPO, Intergovernmental Committee on Intellectual Property and Genetic Resources, Traditional Knowledge, and Folklore, among many others. We welcome you, Dr. K.S. Kardam, to today's program, and we are eagerly awaiting to listen to your lecture. And just to add to this, he is also associated with the Patent Facilitation Unit at NCIDE at IGNOU, and he is actively involved in the
one thing I would like to add, whatever patent-related things we are talking, discussing in NCIDE, always we take his guidance. And he's always ready to help us. So thank you very much, Kardam sir. Thank you, sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chairperson,
we have forgotten one thing. Dr. Kardam has been associated with us since 2004. When our intellectual property rights PG diploma was launched in, he was actively taking even our teleconferencing sessions online live. Coming here to EMBC at that point of time, also IGNOU reaching was not so easy, but we made a point to help our students by coming here and holding the sessions. So we have been very lucky to have a person directly working in the patent office to interact with our learners. Long association, last 20 years he has been associated with him.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And all the students. It is a privilege for me to be here, as always. And today is on this particular special day, the World Intellectual Property Day, which we are celebrating across India, across globe today. As you all know, I think this World Intellectual Property Day is celebrated on 26th April, because this day the WIPO convention came into force. WIPO is a UN agency administrating, facilitating, framing the policies for intellectual property law across the globe. So this year, although this is being celebrated since 2000, although this convention came, WIPO was there since 1970, but this day is celebrated since 2000. Every year there is a special theme to celebrate this World IP, to promote various kinds of stakeholders. This year is theme to highlight the to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals set by UN, and to address the issue of climate change, green technology, and our previous Vice Chancellor spoke about it. So the IP has to address those issues and to bring the change in the life of people, whether with regard to their health or climate or other things. Today we have seen how intellectual property has played important role in addressing the climate issues. You know, now we know earlier we used to depend on the fossil fuel, but today across the globe, the thing now is changing to battery operated system. So there is a huge development, patent, research, or innovations in the field of green technology, moving towards the green technology. So the agency is highlighting, inspiring, or promoting the use of intellectual property and inspire the people to innovate towards that, so that the life of the people can be changed. IP is very, very important because this intellectual property always plays a very, very important role in our everyday life. So whatever we use, whatever we wear, everything is related to intellectual property. Like shirt we wear, there is some brand which we wear, or maybe somebody has a copyright over the design of your shirt or the clothes which you wear. So this is very, very important, and I think the university, IGNOU, being a distance learning university, I think they are doing great job, and this is the testimony that the facilitation of this certificate to the innovators or inventors, I think across India by this university. I think it is testimony how intellectual property is being promoted by this university, and it is not. You have also shown that it is not always the physical presence, the classroom where the lab where you have to provide all the facility, and which I think you have shown the path to others, how distantly you can inspire inventors or the student to innovate. I think this is a wonderful job, and it's a real tribute to the World Intellectual Property Day. So I must congratulate you on this aspect. And another, I would also like to say on this particular occasion that today, I think India is celebrating this day and very proudly, because in the this year, that India has achieved so many important milestones in the world. One of them is that India used to be somewhere in 85th or 90th position in World Global Innovation Index, and this year we have achieved 40th position, and probably we are going further to go up in the ladder in coming days. And I think the awareness on the intellectual property rights is very, very important, and we are organizing a lot of seminars to inspire the students, industry, MSME sector to move forward and come out with a product based on innovations. And in the past, when if I look back 5 years down the line, when we look at the IP figures, that we used to have only 25 to 30% applications filed by Indian, and mostly they were filed by foreign nationals. But today, I'm feeling very proud that we are now receiving more applications from Indians than the foreigners. So today, we have reached that around 56% applications are filed by Indians, and filing has also grown like anything. Last year it was 82,000 applications, as if you look at 5 years back, only 50,000 applications used to be filed, 40 to 50. And this year again, I came to know that by 30th March it is around 92,000. So they are moving. I mean, that shows how people have got inspiration to move towards innovations and creativity. Also, this year, another proud moment for India was that we have issued 1 lakh patent in this last financial year. 1 lakh, I think there was a huge backlog, and we made it that our aim was that on 75th Independence Day, we should grant at least 75,000 patents to celebrate the year. But we have gone ahead, and this year we have achieved a 1 lakh patent grant. So, for India, and also with regards to the filing of patent applications and trademark application as compared to the global filing, India achieved the 6th position today among top 10 IP offices with respect to patent, and 3rd position with respect to the trademark. So we are, in terms of trademark filing, we are 3rd across the world after US and China. This is, we can understand that now India is moving, really moving towards innovations, and I'm sure that in few days, as our Prime Minister says, the Viksit Bharat we are going to achieve by 2047. I'm feeling that maybe we can achieve it before 47. The way India is moving, especially based on the innovations. So our industry, to promote IPR, IP protection, Government of India has also taken several initiatives. One of them was the startup protection of intellectual property right of startup companies, and government provide them incentive in terms of their filing, and the filing fee has been reduced to 1/5 of the filing fees as compared to the companies. So also last year, the same facility was extended to the universities. Earlier, there was no facility, but from last year, I think 2019,
the fees for universities and technical institutions have also been reduced to 20% only. And so,
Our innovators will take a cue
so
from
I
that.
think all the innovators must take this advantage, and those universities like IGNOU or central university or state university, they are also entitled for expedited examination. This facility is also extended to technical institutions. So the innovations, inventions, those are filed by such universities. They should go for a expedited examination because they are made eligible. Your application will be examined out of turn because normal process takes around 2 3 years now. Earlier it should take 5 to 10 years, but now only 3 years. And but under expedited examination, the process takes less than a year. Even people are got the patent in 51 days. So that is what achieved. The IP office is contributing and to promote the inventions and IP of universities and MSME and startup. Another benefit of startup companies is that the government of India is appointing facilitator. So suppose you have no patent attorney because they are also charging very high fee. Since if you are a startup company, you can approach the facilitator, the name of which are listed on IP India website, and you can select any facilitator for yourself and ask them to file your patent, trademark, or industrial design application, or even copyright. And their fees, the facilitator fee will be paid by the government of India, the patent office, and they will not ask you for the fee. And this fee is not just one time. Filing, at the time of filing, those facilitators are given some 10,000 rupees for patent, 5,000 for trademark, and 3,000 for industrial design. And for prosecution also, till they are registered, they are properly incentivized. So I think facilities should be taken advantage of by all the students or those who are becoming startups or entrepreneur. They must take this advantage. Also, the expedited examination benefit are also available to the women applicant or inventors. So where there is a woman as an inventor or applicant, they are also entitled for expedited examination. So their applications are also examined on priority. So
Is there any extra fee for expediting?
slightly extra, but only one. You have to pay only 1/5 of that. So there is a fee. Suppose at 20,000, you have to pay only 4,000.
This is for the individuals or the startup use?
Only startup. Only startup. And individuals' fees is already 1/5.
So the facilitation fees.
Facilitation fees, the government has prescribed, like I said, 20,000 for facilitator for patent application filing, and 5,000 for trademark filing, and 3,000 for design filing. So this amount will be paid to the attorney or the facilitator who will help you in drafting of your patent application and filing, and also those who will want to register their trademark, they will prepare all the documents and file the application on your behalf. So you don't have to pay. There are two different kind of fee. One is the facilitator fee, the other one government fees, filing fees. The concessions are provided for the government filing fees. Or facilitator fees is fixed by the government.
But that is this facilitation fees can be availed by a startup owner or an individual applicant.
So once the facilitator submit the file application, then he will submit the bill to the patent office that this is the startup company for which I have filed the application. They will also give a certificate that I am satisfied with this work and we have successfully filed.
This is for startup companies.
The startup.
This is not for the individual application.
No, it's not for individual, only startup. So these
This
are
is basically to encourage.
Even the startups who have a DPI representative.
Not with anyone in startup.
so only those startups are recognized which have the DIPT. So this is another initiative by the government to promote intellectual property of startups and also the universities. But if the university they demand that they should also have a facility or facilitator who can file, certainly the government will listen. The government is making an environment, the IP ecosystem in India, so that more and more facilities are created, and the registration of IP is done quickly. For that, government has also hired a lot of patent and trademark examiner, and this year I think recruitment for another 500 patent examiners is underway, and soon they will join. And so IP office is fully ready to cope up any backlog. Now there is no backlog. Earlier we used to have backlog, but now there is no backlog as such. IP office has done clear those backlog. But the way the universities are filing the IP application is wonderful, and I used to see when we used to prepare the annual report, we used to see only few universities involved in IP filing, like one was the IIT, but now IITs are far behind compared to the private university. Now the university like Lovely University, Sanskriti University, and Chandigarh University or Chitkara University, they are the university, they are the top filer in patents and trademark also. So this shows how our universities are eager in promoting, creating, not only promoting but creating, inspiring, because you are inspiring, that's why the students are creating and communicating, promoting and commercializing those IP rights. So IP is very, very important. Now earlier we used to at our home, when there's shortage of certain things, our mother, sister, brother, they used to, you go to market and bring the things. But today you don't have to go. Just order on the blanket or something. They are, what is those? Those companies are the hallmark of creativity. So innovation is what? Innovation is the thing or doing something, business or anything in a new way. We never thought that such a facility will come, but the IP has made it possible that things are now very near to you. And the training is another part to promote IP. So we need to train not only the students but faculty also, because IGNOU is a big university having a lot of centers across India, even in foreign also. I think some centers are there. So I think the faculty development program, I think such kind of program should be organized to promote or inculcate the culture of IP. And those in turn, those faculty will inspire the students, and even some faculty are also involved, because without their guidance, the students also difficult for them to innovate, and their guidance is always there, their blessings are always there. So this is a joint effort required on the part of educational institutions, universities, small scale industries, and other, so that IP, this India becomes IP nation in future. I hope with this kind of initiative, we are going to become a developed nation soon. And as you all know that India also brought national IP policy in 2016. And this policy, I feel, has played very, very important role. Although it is going to be 8 years have passed now, and there is a need to further have a look on this IP policy so that whatever achievements we have achieved, like filing agencies have been tremendously. The IP office has been revamped. The administration of IP offices are revamped and working towards the benefit of the innovator. Earlier, because I have been in the IP office for 37 years, earlier the IP office used to have a look at the inventor or the patent filer like a other government departments when you go for some work in NCIDE or something like that. But here this is a facilitator, we are promoting the innovators. So the thought process, the administrative process and facilitation process has to be changed, which is addressing the problem of innovators and others. And that's how this IP office has done. And many people, when we constructed those buildings, they never believed that the government office can be of like that. So, but having office is modern office one thing, but to deliver things which satisfy our inventors is another thing. And I'm sure that our IP administration is working towards that. And maybe since this year we have granted 1 lakh patent, and we have almost touched the 1 lakh filing, 92,000 patent applications. And I think this is going to increase every year. And for the students across those who are listening, I'm sure your efforts always multiply, and you will also inspire the people to whom you come in contact with the benefit of patent. And I heard one gentleman, he has manual, he has developed some machine, and for which he is facilitated. I'm sure you are going to inspire others which are in your vicinity, and or you come in contact with, and to get some more patent. Or your patent also not besides patent, you have other IP, intellectual property. They also play important role in your business, and you manufacture those machines, and there's open market, and you can further modernize. It's a manual, meaning you can further make efforts to automate further, so that you bring better product to the market. And I think the intellectual property is such a, we never realized its potential, because our forefathers they thought the free flow of information, free distribution of everything. The traditional knowledge was one example where our traditional knowledge was freely misappropriated globally, and we realized when it was misappropriated or filed by some people in the US and European Union. So now that time is gone. Now we have to turn it commercially, and whatever invention you do, look at the problem of the society and address those problems through innovations. And once you address those innovations, the society as a whole will improve, customer will get better product, and by that process you are going to solve the problem, also achieve the development, sustainable development goals, which is the theme. It is not just this year we are going to address. I think there is a roadmap ahead of us to address, to achieve those goals. I'm sure we definitely with this kind of awareness, this kind of training, we are certainly going to achieve those goals before the deadline, that is 2030. And let us work towards achieving that. And I wish you all a very happy World Intellectual Property Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an interesting and enriching talk. It was really nice to listen to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for such enriching and informative talk. And a lot of information, new developments in the field of IPR filing and protection, particularly regarding the fee and waiver of fee, discount in that fee. That's quite encouraging. I think our students and even the faculty, they should take benefit of that. And our faculty, particularly I have seen from the School of Sciences, they wanted to file for patent, but because of the lack of certain procedural things in university, they could not do. So those also we are working out and will take your help in that process.
What I suggest that because today is World Intellectual Property, let us plan that we hold a clinic, IP clinic type of thing every month, at least once in a month, to begin with, and review their inventions or whatever work they have done. So then we can clear that this can be patented, this cannot be patented, this needs further work on it to improve it. And maybe those will guide them to how to file patent application and what are the benefits that they can get from the government. And that's how I can at least help in this good suggestion.
We can start with our research scholars to just through this IP clinic, just to review what kind of that component is there in their research work. If not, then what they can bring in that. Because if you are encouraged to do that, I think they will be able to think something new in that research, whatever they are doing for their PhD. So, Sujata, I think we should take initiative. IP clinic, we can start this with the with our students, research scholars, with the help of faculty. Whosoever is right, and if you allow them, we can start with the School of Sciences itself, because you must be having good number of researchers. So one by one, we can have a meeting and discuss their topic, and can guide them if there is something patentable. If not, they at least they can think of something to bring in that. So it's a good thing, and that will help in fetching more number of patents.
So initially we can invite all, and maybe then we can go to department wise. So 1 month there is a department of electronics, other month we can do.
So I think one, and we should move for that purpose. Take approval to have a meeting with all the research scholars on this patent related issue, just for creating a kind of awareness, making them aware that patent is something you can get, you can also do something. So, and after that, school wise or discipline wise, we can go in depth.
When we are interacting with the research scholars, that time only this one myth can also be bursted that only publication is going to count for their promotions.
Now actually,
Nowadays, patent are
now
also
trend is
equally
changing.
considered as eligibility
The
for their
patent is also to be made very clear to the patent doesn't stop the publication.
Yes, that's also.
My suggestion would be that you send the paper, your work for the publication, and before that, let us have a review. Yeah, and if the patent application can be filed, the same day or maybe next day, you can ask the publisher to publish.
In fact, in IITs now it is happening. Instead of going first for the paper, they are going for the patent filing, and then after that, immediately 1 or 2 days or within a week, they are publishing, they are writing.
These are the channels actually, CSI laboratories. There is a mandate. Anything that is fixed for publication has to pass through the patent facilitation unit. If they say, no, it is not patentable, then only it gets clearance to publish immediately. Otherwise, file and then publish.
Yeah.
And it is a matter of like a few weeks. It's not like
Initially, it might be, it may look like a hurdle, but once the things are smooth, then I think streamlined, so it will be easy. And during that course, you can continue to have interaction with the publisher, because the publisher doesn't publish immediately. He will ask you clarification, so many things. But in the meantime, simultaneously, we can conduct the review of invention which are there. So, the moment it is reviewed, we can say go ahead for patent. At the same time, ask the publisher to go on for publication. So, these were
I think it will take some initiative.
So, I think I'll be happy to get involved because I am also working for NIP daily, and be clear that particular thing for patent and go after it, and they go for patenting and publication. So I think this same can be done, and all the stakeholders can be asked to make a presentation for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What kind of literature search they have done to ensure that your product is prima facie new. So there is a patent search available, free search are available. This should be encouraged to go through that, and they can conduct the search and find out that these are the literature they have reviewed. The most important literature is a patent, because every year at least 3 million patent applications are every year. So there is no other equivalent such as patent publication. Even research papers are not published that much. So 30 lakhs applications per year is a huge publication, and it is not just limited to the pharmaceutical, it's not just limited to the computer science. So across all fields of technology, there are publications. So I think the students should also be encouraged. I think those who are listening, they should always go for a free database which are available freely. The one database is available on WIPO website, because we are celebrating World Intellectual Property Day. That is a patent scope. So that contains the PCT application file across the world. So patent scope is freely available for the student. The other database is the IP India and USPTO, European patent. 3 databases, SpaceNet, and that is also freely available. And Google Patents is another free database, but one can use it. So if you look at for the invention which you are doing it, then if you go through these few databases which are free, I think you will have a fair idea of your invention, where it stands. So while issuing some guidelines for such a review, you may include that you must conduct search before attending this kind of review of your invention, so that you are very clear that your invention from your end, it looks novel, and patentability will be decided after the review of the inventions. So some few guidelines can be given. I think that will further promote the innovation activities from the students or faculties of IGNOU.
So what about the commercialization of the paper?
Commercialization is another important aspect. There are certain agencies who are helping the commercialization of new technologies. One of them is NRDC, and our TIFAC is very close. Technology Assessment Council. they are also facilitating the commercialization of IP, or even filing also they are facilitating. And there are cells, I think, maybe when you have a good fair amount of innovation or invention in university, you can also establish an office, technology transfer of a DGO, or maybe like you have a cell, employment cell in the universities. Similarly, for the companies to coordinate with the companies and coordinating with the students after engineering degree. So similarly, you can also have your own technology transfer office of, like we have one in IIT. I think the government will also help you in providing some free database which government is having. Maybe they can help you to establish your facilitation center. Within the facilitation center also you can have a person who can facilitate commercialization, who can coordinate with the government. Maybe you can, now government clearance are available at 120 facilities. So maybe we can utilize those facilities. Government is also providing some loans also for those who are becoming startups and those who want to commercialize IP. There are tax benefit also provided by the government. When you get some royalty on your income, the patent commercialization income, you don't have to pay certain taxes, also income tax. So once that kind of office is established, I think they will look at all kind of facilities and tax benefit provided by the government.
Okay. Anybody from our online participant would like to ask something? Any question?
Not only questions, but also the feedback also.
Yes, any feedback or suggestion regarding this promoting intellectual property in the university? Yes.
Certainly, sir. This is a very good initiative from the side of university to encourage the innovators from the student community and as well as faculty of the university. Definitely, there will be more encouragement for such type of activities in future. And I am thankful to the research person for explaining in detail the procedure for getting a patent. Thank you for a wonderful session. This is DR from RC Vijayawada.
We could not listen to you kindly.
अच्छा, am I audible now, sir?
Yes, yes.
यूनिवर्सिटी के ये इनिशिएटिव बहुत अच्छा है. It is a very good encouragement for the students and faculty to go ahead the area of patent. I'm thankful to the university for encouraging the students by giving awards, and the expert who has delivered excellent content and latest information about the patent and encouraging the innovators. Thank you for the wonderful session. DR Sharma from RC Vijayawada.
Thank you very much. In fact, this is a kind of initiative that we have taken to encourage the students and faculty.
Yes.
Fortunately, good number of students, alumni, and faculty, they are coming forward, and they have very innovative ideas. But only the thing is that either they are not aware of how to go further for patent filing, or they are sometimes hesitant also in doing so. But now we will be taking some special initiative in that direction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comment or suggestion, feedback from your side, any of the participants? Okay, so I think any of you who are here in our this conference room, would you like to suggest or say something?
Interacting with
End of the session for the newly joined PhD scholars.
That we have.
So we can include the one or two sessions on the patent, along with the coursework.
Patent and innovation, I think both things.
And then we don't have the
not listening the patent words. So we should improve the PhD around the patents.
Research methodology, I think there is a part somewhere.
But that's missing, not being emphasized.
How
to be simply focus is on you do that PhD work in whatever way and then get it. But I think
It is there in this second.
journalists should think about the publication, doing the research, you get the publication, it's a submission and the award of it. No, don't think about the patent. Yes. But patent comes after that, but then you get the something new. Yes, certainly. After the research. Yeah, in that research, now earlier what was happening, research and development was the word. Now it is a research and innovation. Development is not there much talks. Research and innovation, even the this National Research Foundation, NRF, which has been created to promote the research in the country, that also is talking about the promotion of research and innovation, research and innovation. So innovation has become a more prominent now. Because when we talk about the research, means it should be innovative, it should have some point of invention component. That should be there. Then only we say it's a research. And it is good thing that in England and the NCIDE, we have a patent facility. Yes, in fact, this, as I told you initially, this program today, we could have organized, we could have invited Dr. Kardam and have this talk only. That was the one way that we have been doing. But deliberately we did this, felicitating the patentees because of the reason that at least 11 patentees we have felicitated this time, but message has gone to a wider number. Others will be motivated, others, those who have not come into our contact, they will also come to know. And in fact, now, even in this room, we are talking about the patents, and those whosoever is listening to us, they also must be thinking, if our research scholars are with us, they are listening to us, or they will be listening later on, they will also be forced to think of some patent component in there. Yes, can I also file some patent? Does my research also have some patent? If not, then I think now onward, they may like to think of it. This is the purpose. Yeah, when we discussing with the synopsis of PhD guides. Yes, in fact, right from that time. So we can include the things up to the patent level. So we can improve the synopsis. In fact, I'll tell you in the stage, you think about the innovation and yes.
For this activity, for the students even, we have to initiate our supervisors.
Yes. Yeah.
First, you can have one meeting with supervisors.
Yes,
that they should be careful when they are conducting the DRCs and looking at the concept note of a student, what they should be looking at.
Sensitizing what are the acceptable area of consideration. We can utilize our facility in collaboration with other universities.
Sir, I have a doubt that normally when we are speaking about patent, we are speaking about the field of science, engineering, computer science. So from the education and social science field, what type of patents can be done?
There was somebody who has got a BA program.
No,
but
I think we will receive a response first, then I will tell you.
See, the patent is not just limited to only science. There are many innovations I have seen in my personally, I have seen the application. Those are addressing the issues of public life. You know? They have no science background. They are not engineers, but they have come up with the new ideas. So idea having, if you look at certain problems around you, you are facing, it is immaterial what kind of discipline you study. So even social science people, they can come up with an idea to solve those problems. And solving a problem is a new invention. So I think they should not the people who are in social science, because in society, there is always a problem. So social science student may be much better, may be in a much better position to understand those problems, and they can think of providing some ideas. So if I go to Blaze, I see there is a irrigation related problem. There is a, water scarcity. How those people have solved those problems for watering their crops? They are not studied science or whatever they use. They are not studied at all. So, but they have solved, but they have no idea of patent because they don't know what is patent. But they have solved the problem. So we, as a social science, we can facilitate them. So your role is a multidisciplinary role to facilitate what kind of innovations are taking place. You, as a science, social science person, you can facilitate them. The facilitation doesn't require BSc or BE engineering degree. You can inspire them where to take the benefits of it, and you can guide. I think that is the role of social science.
I think in case of education also, a lot of this scope is there. Can the new method of teaching something that can be sort of preventing? Some innovative method.
New method of teaching may not be, but if there is some kind of kit of teaching.
Teaching kits are there, low cost science experimental kits are
Yeah,
there.
so those
And
things
I
can
think,
be patented.
many teachers, they develop this kind of things in their teaching. It depends if you are having that kind of mindset and clarity of the things. Yes, this kind of thing can be patented. So you will start thinking in that direction. Unless your question is bilkul sahi hai aapka. Because unless you are clear what kind of things I can get patented, you will not be taking initiative in that direction. So this is very important.
So some product is must out of
Product or process.
process.
Process also.
One best example would be like the dispute regarding the Rasgulla patent between Bengal and Odisha. So they did not know the science.
Yeah.
The one who prepared the Rasgulla, Ravi Chandra Sen, in West Bengal, did not know science. But that is an idea of creating something new that is actually patented. I think sir is talking on that.
Process to
Yes,
that is the
that
process.
process.
And if the ingredient is different in that case, and I think product can
Yeah,
be
product can also.
some ingredients.
Is this process patents are also patentable?
The business methods are not patented, but the new business methods, when you become entrepreneur, learn doing things differently. So those can be copyrighted. They can be copyright of this thing. But if there is a software like today,
Some app somebody develops like.
apps is there. So those kind of things can be patented. New interface,
Exactly.
like
Because taxi, calling a taxi to
Because
my home now.
yeah, Ola, Uber, they are the product of innovation patents now. Uber and Ola, they own a lot of patents on this
Business
technologies. Yeah.
business.
So because it is not just software, this is an entire technological development. So new technology are used. Now, there is a technology when you book a Uber or Ola, then it will immediately show you how much estimated amount to spend, cost, how many kilometers is there. So it is a technology which measures the distance, which measures the fare. It is not just the software. So there are
In that case, in entire app, this particular component can be separately patented.
Huh. In one thing,
Like,
there are 3 or
yes,
4 different patents.
So one product like one app is a outcome of many patents, copyrights of softwares and new business methods.
So the multiple components will be
Yes.
Yeah.
Is mouse there are at least 20 patents.
It's a
At least 20
direct
Yes, this
functionality
roller,
patent.
then this clicker, everything is patented.
I mean, in the past, when you go to shopkeeper, you ask for one product, he will go पूरा search करके आपको देगा करे इतना ही बचा है. Physically, he will see everything. But now there are new business methods. They will see when you order on the Amazon, then how many products are available, how many sold,
Runtime,
what time it will reach. So this is all technology, right? So the things have changed. So we need to change those and we need to use. We have to come up with new ideas to become entrepreneur.
Even a service patent can do it. Where you are getting a service, you can file.
Service patent that way.
There are service brand also. You create, we talk about patent, but never talk about the brands. So brand is another important aspect. I forgot to talk about the brand. So brand is also another important aspect of IP, and you need to create your own brand. There is no Apple in the brand Apple. You know, so it's such a #1 brand of the world. So you have to create a brand by providing a quality of your services, quality of product. You initially register a mark, trademark, and then make efforts by your good quality, good service to create your own brand. That becomes a brand logo.
So if we file a patent in India, is it also globally acceptable like this? Nobody can have a rights in some other geographies?
No, they cannot, no one can file a patent. Once you file in India, then no one can file a patent for the same in other countries. But anyone can copy it if you don't file patent in those countries. So if you are thinking of global filing, that your depends on the potential of your invention, how commercially it will be effective. So if you have a good commerce, good product, if you see it, and then you think of filing patent in other countries outside.
But doesn't that require, let's say, if somebody get a grant in India, does it still has to?
Yes, it still has to file in other, because the patent right is territorial right. So wherever you file, you will get patent. If you don't file it, anyone can use your patented technology, patented product in those countries because you have not filed. But no one can patent it again.
Okay.
They can use it.
But can we do anything about it? Because there are so many countries that are.
Even you have published a paper in a particular technology, anyone can be.
Use it, yes. After it is published in public domain, but we cannot patent it.
So, but the question is, let's say there are so many geographies, right? I can't go and file in all the geographies. Merely.
No, you have to analyze that where the market belong to my invention.
There are certain, I think, like PCT filing.
There is a procedure that Patent Corporation TT, which facilitate you by filing a single application in India to file in other countries, But
fee has to be
Very costly.
That would be
It is
huge
costly.
cost for a startup, right?
Yeah. A lot. So you can just, patent it in India and block it everywhere.
Yeah. And the government, like Department of Electronics or DISEC, DST, they are providing DBT, they are providing some assistance. Like if you file a PCT application, they will give you 5 lakhs rupees. Or if you are filing in India, and in case you commercialize, then there is another assistance, financial assistance. So there are various schemes. I think the government should bring at one platform.
Single window.
Single window, yeah.
There.
Then now they are rest with the different.
This is quite important because let's say as a startup, even if you get a grant, how will you, safeguard your territory, right? Your rights, because anybody can copy it. Because once it go in a public domain, anybody can easily copy it. And as a startup, you don't have those kind of resources. Even to
That's why you need to promote those innovations to file in other countries. Such kind of schemes.
How we can avail those schemes?
We have to send this proposal to them.
Before the patent is granted, or
no, you can file and later on also you can do.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, I have filed in this. I want to file it in foreign countries. I want
We have to see in which country your kind of product or that startup could be established and a potential to be set up. If there is that kind of thing, scope is there, so you should go for protecting your right in that country. And sometimes some things are related, confined to your area only. So then why you should go for?
And so what if somebody has, you know, even if you have a patent right and some other competitor actually done, you know, copied it and
infringed it.
Then we have to take file a suit for infringement.
Then that's again a long process in a political perspective.
Everything is there. Now, suppose you have built a house and you have gone for holiday. If somebody break open house and enter your house, what will you do? What will you do?
You have to actually to go and file an FIR.
Then also you have to file a
criminal
suit in the court, no? If he is unauthorized person, he has trespassed my property. It is same.
But you have to prove that eventually.
You are the owner.
That you are the owner.
For next 60 years.
Not that much. I think nowadays for IP offenses also government is helping out.
Yeah,
At least for copyright, I'm sure about.
Yeah, the patent infringement suits are filed in district court and high court also. Now, high courts are very prompt, and high courts remind you there is a special IPD department. They are hearing only IPD.
So what is the general tenure if let's say one file a suit against somebody for the patent or a copyright?
I think they are now decided within 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. It is basically the proof that you have to give there.
And what kind of
copyright, I
cost
think-
which can be involved in this?
I think mostly court fees is very small, but
But the
the lawyer fees is very
That's
And it depends on that. If you go for copyright infringement, you have to go with police and you have to raid that place if there is some copying of your, like, piracy is happening.
But what about digital piracy?
Everything.
Now,
Everything.
in the police now, there is a special cell, economic offense wing. So those are specially looking after such kind of counterfeit or violations or infringement suit, like for patent, copyright, trademark, not patent, sorry, trademark, copyright.
Okay. Quite information. I would like to connect with you on that.
Sure.
So I think if there is no question.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sir, I am Dr. Jalaja Kumari from Iswal. I didn't see the face, but I was thinking that it was Dr. Elizabeth was asking about social science things. Sir, if somebody is finding out a new strategy of learning or a teaching model and it is trying to publish, if the publisher is not asking for any copyright application form and agreement, will it be coming under IPR, sir? Or otherwise, we have to provide one copyright application form like that, something is there. Will you please help me to tell?
New IP stands,
Teaching model. Basically, teaching model.
Yeah, one teaching model.
The immediate new teaching model is you, whatever it is there, you first go for a copyright, number one.
Yeah.
So you register with the copyright office. Then we see whether there is industrial applicability of the idea. So new for teaching method is can be exploited industrially. Because the patent, one of the essential requirement of patenting is that it should be either used or made by industry. So we have to justify its industrial application.
Okay. Sir, I am asking that if some of the publication people, they are not providing the application for IPR agreement, copyright agreement, simply they are publishing it. Is it valid, sir? If once it is published in such a journal or a magazine or anywhere, is it valid?
No, once it is published in journal, then the novelty of your idea is lost. So what we have to do is that first evaluate for patent filing or even copyright filing. Then first do that, and in the meantime you prepare for publication. So once it is filed, the next day you can publish it.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Yes, any other question or suggestion? Okay, thank you. So we will be concluding. So Dr. Siddhartha, you can say yes.
So now it is time to conclude this interesting event. So first of all, I would like to thank our respected Pro-Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor Shri Kardam, respected Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Kiran Haltaji, for sparing their valuable time and for their gracious presence in this program. We are really thankful to you, sir. And then I'm thankful to our esteemed guest, Dr. K.S. Kardam, sir, for he had a very tight schedule today. He had a meeting at some other place. He agreed to join us for this event. Especially he has come for us. So thank you so much, sir. And I thank our senior faculty members from IGNOU, the directors of schools, centers and units who have joined us. I thank the regional directors from various regional sectors who have joined in, and our colleagues from regional sectors, our colleagues from IGNOU, faculty members from IGNOU. I thank you all for sparing time and joining in. I congratulate our participants who sent in entries. We received 41 entries, and I congratulate and I wish them all the luck, the patent teams, the patent awardees who have been felicitated today. And the other patent awardees will be sending these trophies, these mementos and their certificates to their respective regional centers, and they will be felicitated there. So our congratulations to them. And I welcome my colleagues from NCIDE for their support. Thank you all. Your presence is really a motivating factor for us and encourages us to take steps in this direction. So lastly, I thank the director of NCIDE, Dr. Sharma, for his kind. Thank you.
Thank you very much to all of you for coming physically here.
Yes.
It has become actually blended. Yes. Quick, point.